Today, we'll sneak out of school to a mountain hideout for a poetry slam. Reciting poetry, chatting about dreams, debating life, here grades and parental expectations vanish, leaving just the clash of verses and sparks of thought. Kid told everyone to burn this old calendar. Looks like that year went down in flames. After he left, Neil had an outrageous idea pop into his head. He wanted to revive the Dead Poets Society, and opinions flew. Some frowned like he was nuts, while others sparkled with long-lost curiosity. In this tidy ivory tower, this crazy idea felt more alive than any textbook formula, yet shy Todd was still on the fence. He claimed he didn't want to read poetry, but really, he was always overshadowed by his brother and used to lurking. But with Neil's relentless nudging, he finally agreed. After lights out, a few dark nights tiptoed down the dorm hall, like notes refusing to be silenced, secretly crossing boundaries. Night fell, the jungle darkened, leaves rustled, yet they bravely danced toward freedom and dreams. They finally reached a cave outside school, where the moonlight was dim. Neil boldly decided to revive the Dead Poets Society. I realized I hadn't really lived when I died. This cave seemed to have some mystical power, awakening the flames inside. A thirst for freedom, a pursuit of ideals. Here, there were no rules, only the cries of young souls. Revive under the moonlight, but the temporary revelry would soon be crushed by reality. A new day dawned, and the schedule remained unchanged. Todd fell back into familiar confusion. Just then, Kitten asked, "What's language development for?" Todd knew the answer, but stayed silent. He hid away again, and Kitten observed, but didn't force him. Kitten gently shifted the question to Neil. "Wants to pass?" "No." "Oh, women." This got everyone laughing, and Kitten smoothly transitioned into today's theme, Shakespeare. The name alone sent students wailing. Clearly, their impression of this literary giant was stereotyped, so Kitten cleverly mimicked Shakespeare, reciting his poems to make classics fun. This made everyone laugh loudly. Stereotypes stem from insufficient, far-reaching views. Shakespeare can be fun from a new perspective. As everyone was engrossed in the lines and rhythms, Kitten suddenly leapt on stage. Students exchanged puzzled glances, not knowing what he was up to. Kitten wanted to impart a lesson. We must learn to view the world through different lenses. Looking down from the podium changes everything. Subtitles. Life needs a perspective shift to find new meaning. He asked students to step up one by one to see from new angles. He told everyone, strive to find your voice. Many live in quiet despair, but break free. True said, most people live in quiet despair. Don't just stay here, get out now. Kitten assigned an unusual task. Write your own poem and read it in class next week. As he left, he shot Todd a playful look. Don't think I didn't notice you're terrified of this project. Kitten was right. The weekend arrived, and the campus buzzed with relaxation as most savored rare free time. Except for Todd, who was still frowning in the dorm, brainstorming on that assignment. Time ticked away, and the sunlight outside dimmed slowly, but he remained trapped on the paper, unable to break free. Finally, he stopped and tore it to shreds. Paper floated to the ground like the unspoken voice of his heart, swallowed by reality. Finally, a new week dawned. Classmates took turns reading their poems. When it was Todd's turn, he looked down and lied, claiming he hadn't written one. But everyone already knew about Todd's insecurities. Kitten wrote, "I stand at the infinity of the world on the board." He urged Todd to demonstrate what a roar is, but Todd struggled to find his voice. He kept encouraging from behind him until Todd barely had time to react. Kitten pointed at the wall painting, asking who came to mind. Say something, not that your mind's blank. Can you do better? Relax your brain, use your imagination. Tell me the first line, he said to Todd. You silly sack. Then, with no break for Todd, Kitten blindfolded him and forced him to find inspiration. Without the gazes of classmates and no rules to bind him, Todd plunged into a dreamlike imagination, letting his thoughts run wild. Every word, every sentence, bursting with power and beauty, reality felt like a chain. You always feel cold. Forget it all, keep that chain. Tell me what that chain is. Push it, stretch it. It's never enough. Kick it, hit it. It'll never cover us until we die hiding your face. You cry, cry, cry. When he opened his eyes, All the inspiration naturally converged into hope. The audience erupted into thunderous applause, and Todd realized that the real shackles were his own self-deprecation. Peyton lit up his confident spirit. Under his educational philosophy, the kids reclaimed their youthful energy and passion. Sometimes, Kitten takes everyone to the playground, giving each student a note with encouragement, urging them to read aloud and then kick hard. And after all that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.